I'm recording now.
I took all my makeup off.
I know.
What? My hair, girl, is hit up. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Let me look at
I didn't. I'll fix it. I look like a dog right now, but hold on.
Okay. Let me look at my backgrounds. Let me change my background. Here we go. You like that?
I don't know how to do that. Oh, that's great. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that.
I don't fucking know how to do it on phone.
Oh God, hold on. I'm wearing a cute little dress. It's just my hair that looks hit up.
Okay. Cool.
I'll just put it in a bun. It's more official, right?
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna be like, okay, you're gonna brush your hair back. And then
no, I can't brush it because it's curly, dum-dum, remember?
Put it like this.
No, it does
And
not.
then you're gonna like put it in a fucking, and yeah, and we were gonna talk about like the new standards, how you can wear a ponytail and shit like that now.
Oh.
Did you know
that?
that?
I don't know any of that.
Oh, well, too bad. Well, it was a big deal because the Army and the Air Force just passed it where you can do it.
Right.
The Navy's been had it for like 2 years, so they were like.
I thought, is that your phone?
Yeah, yes. Hold on.
Okay. I'm back home, so all my shit is like today with Len and Kat. No, just kidding.
All right, wait. So anyway, DC, I have a microphone right here.
I know you're all official. I'm not. Sorry. This is what you get.
Fine.
My laptop won't work, so.
Let me change my background back. Should I use this one or this one?
I like that one, if that's what we're going to talk about.
Okay. All right. Where's your makeup at?
I don't have a microphone. I don't have any of that.
I said makeup.
Oh. I just took it off, girlfriend. You want me to put it back on?
No. Well, I'm about to start. We're about to start right now.
Okay. Are we doing a makeup tutorial?
Yes.
Oh, well then I'll go get it.
And we're doing a dry run.
Oh, that's fine. Hold on. Let's see. I didn't know. I didn't know the podcast was going to be the same as that. Yes. I had this whole setup in the basement, but then Tony told me that it wasn't going to work. Like, look, hold on.
Why is it not going to work? Is it because of the service?
Look, I had my whole thing set up. Everything was set up. I was good to go.
Okay, go switch to that.
It won't. It's work after 5.
Huh?
I don't know. Oh.
Okay.
I have my makeup. Okay, this is what I'm working with.
I'm gonna do. This is my podcast now.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2. What's up, everybody? This is Len at the Geek Dunk, where you get all treats, but it's nothing but junk. Today we have a special guest named Katie, and we're pretty much just gonna chill and do makeup and talk about stuff.
Which you don't get at the Geek Dunk.
Well, you don't get it at the Geek Dunk. Well, you can go to the ship store, and I don't even know what they sell there. They have moisturizer.
But you don't get makeup, honey. Let's be honest. Come on.
Okay, so anyway, gonna be doing some makeup.
Which I'm really bad at. So Len is going to teach me.
Which I'm really terrible at teaching, but I'll try. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is do my makeup routine of what I would have done makeup when I was in the Navy. Okay, so.
Okay, so may I just say that this is what Len is working with. I don't do my makeup very often, and it's literally in a baggie and in a makeup bag. So if she can teach me, she can teach anyone. Just saying.
I'm trying. Like, I was trying to get like a guy so that we could say so easy a guy could do it, or even like a Marine, so easy a Marine can do it.
Yeah, I know, but if Katie can do it, somebody else can do it, because I don't do my makeup often, so she's got this. I have full trust in you.
Well, the reason why we're going to be doing this is because in the past couple months, the women's uniform standards and grooming standards have changed. So in the Army and in the Air Force, they changed the fact that you can have your hair in a small ponytail, you can have small braids, and it can be a little bit relaxed.
Okay,
And
Len, what does a
put,
small ponytail mean? What is a small ponytail, and what does
like,
small braids mean?
okay. Well, you need to, I asked you to watch our episode.
I did, but I mean, you
The
gotta
first
show us.
episode. So this is what a fucking ponytail means, okay? Wait, shit. Let
But
me
you
take
said
my
a
background
small
off.
ponytail.
Hold on,
You
let
said
me
a
take
small ponytail.
Hold on. I need to take my background off. This is not working out. Settings, background, none. Okay. You see that?
Yes,
Okay.
that is a ponytail, in fact. However, you said a small ponytail, so need to know.
I think there are some branches that tell you how long your ponytail can be. So I
Okay.
think in the Navy, it's like a couple inches below the collar. So you can kind of do this, like a messy bun almost. And then they also have like a standard width, like it can go 6 inches this way and 6 inches that way. Okay.
Thank you.
So you can do that way. And then you can also, I don't know if you can have it down long, but obviously if you're working in like with engines or aircraft, you're still gonna want to secure your head, your hair to your head.
Well, keep your head too.
Safety reasons. So you would still do that bun like this. So anyway, we talked about the grooming stand. Oh, and then Army is allowing females to wear makeup now. Before they were not allowed. And that's weird because, we wore makeup in my day.
Well, I mean, we did, but
yeah, but when I was deployed, I didn't really give a shit about wearing
exactly
at all. Like, this is how I look deployed. But
I had a hat on my head every day, so I don't.
Maybe like the first few weeks I cared, and then after that I was like, nope, not doing it.
Yep.
And then, oh my god, remember in port?
That's a different story. I didn't know if you were going to go there or not, because we're talking military standards here. However, yes.
However, when you're on
in
Liberty,
port, yeah, exactly, you get to do it. So,
but remember when we were on the ship, you had to I remember when they would do Liberty call, and I remember this one port. It was Singapore, and they literally had the female chiefs right there lined up on the quarterdeck, looking at every female up and down to see what they look like and what they were dressed as to get off the ship. So females who were probably their first deployment, didn't know any better, they were all like done up and dressed up, and then were sent back. They had to go back to change. Not me. I wore sweats and like a baggy shirt and some shoes. And then like one of the chiefs, she looked at me, she's like, Silva, you're not gonna be dressed up? What? I thought you would. I was like, I'm not be dressed up right here. I'll dress up after
not
I
yet.
off the ship. Like, I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm trying to go on Liberty.
I know. And because we knew that information, my mom actually sent me a pair of rain boots, and I wore rain boots off the ship because I knew I couldn't wear the.
Did you really?
Yes, they were black They were black and then white polka dot, because I knew I couldn't wear anything else like that I normally would wear.
I know we kind of just dived in here and like just started talking about fuck it. She was like, and it was Master Chief Garcia. I remember her. And she was like really tough, but she was cool as shit.
She was like, cool.
No stilettos? What? Why are you? What? I was like, I'm trying to get off the ship. I'm not trying to look cute right now.
I had
I'm trying to get
stilettos. I had my stilettos, and I remember because at other certain ports we were able to wear them off the ship or on the ship or whatever. And I remember that specific one. And my mom sent me right before we went to Japan, she sent me rain boots. And I was like, all right, this will work. And it got me off the ship.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. Can I read the My Navy HR mill reference
Yeah,
for
do it.
ponytails?
Let's get it.
So it started with males and it doesn't really specify. Oh, there's the women's section. So hairstyles, but then this should be the new one for ponytails, which this is section G, specific to ponytails. A ponytail is a hairstyle in which the hair on the head is pulled away from the face, gathered and secured at the back of the head in an approved accessory. Hair extending beyond this securing accessory may be braided or allowed to extend naturally, which is like the actual ponytail, because like you said before, it was the bun. So now you can actually let it go. The wear of a single braid, French braid, or single ponytail in service, working, or PT uniforms is authorized. The following criteria pertain to the wearing of ponytail hairstyles while wearing a U.S. Navy uniform. Ponytail hairstyles will not interfere with the proper wearing of military headwear and equipment, nor extend downward more than 3 inches below the lower edge of the collar / shirt, blouse, jacket, or coat while sitting, standing, or walking. Additionally, ponytails will not extend outward more than 3 inches behind the head as measured from the securing accessory, nor shall the width exceed the width of the back of the head or be visible from the front. In spaces or environments where there are operational hazards, such as rotating gear, etc., the hair may not be worn below the bottom of the collar. So that specifies my question.
There you go. Oh, and then also, there is also a addition to that where people of color, they can wear dreads.
Yes.
So
Yep. And I don't think it says dreads. I think it says braids, but
well, braids and dreads,
locks,
yeah, locks. Sorry,
locks, cornrows. They talk about cornrows specifically in this op multiple braids, 2 individual braids. I mean, they're very specific.
Yeah, so it's all inclusive.
Isn't really far from
everybody's hair is not the same, so they can't box everybody in one thing. So that kind of makes the hair standards a lot better. And
but this looks so much better than when you were in. I don't know. I mean, this seems
back
pretty...
in my day, we sailed on.
I was there.
Men were made out of steel.
You stayed in longer than I did. So actually, back in my day, honey, it was my ponytail. I didn't have a ponytail, and I barely had a braid. So, or a bun. I barely even had a bun, because it just didn't work with my hair.
Remember in boot camp where they chopped your hair off, right? So it would be like, mine was like one up here and one down here. And then when you grew your hair out, it was like, damn if you do and damn if you don't, put it up or down, because you keep it down and it's it wasn't in standards. But then if you put it up, it still wasn't in standards, because it was like,
because you couldn't put it in a bun. Yeah, because you couldn't put it in a bun. Well,
so I actually relieves the ponytail thing.
This is a side note for any women who want to join and want to go to boot camp. I literally asked my recruiter, what are the standards? So I got the specific standards and took it to my hair stylist, who at that time I felt pretty bougie because I was getting this nice haircut. And I got my hair cut by him, and I put a collared shirt on, and it didn't grow until then. And I actually, be careful though, because when your hair gets wet when you go swimming, it's longer. And apparently people think, oh, well, the hair is longer, it's past regs, but that's not true because it's wet. And my hair is curly, so my hair is actually exceptionally shorter, especially when it's dry. So just a side note, you can get your hair cut before you go.
Wait a second. So you cut your hair before you went?
Stylist, yes.
When you got there, they didn't recut it?
100%.
Okay, I cut my hair before I went. My hair was like down to, you know how I keep my hair down to my waist. I cut my hair before I went, and it was above the collar. These motherfuckers still did boom. They still like chopped it up.
Nope, I got
And
it.
I'm not talking about
Well,
talking. I'm talking about they like
I
butchered it.
right.
My hair.
Oh, that's what they do, because it's all the women in there who are just taking their. No, I cut it. I cut it like 2 inches before, because I knew I was only going to be in for 2 months at that time, and for the standard. And yeah, he cut it 2 inches above that, and of course it looked way better than if I got it cut there. It was short as hell, which I never would have got my hair cut that short. But yeah, I cut it before I went, and it kept standards. And I suggest any woman worried about their hair to please look at your standards and ask your recruiter. And if you can't, go online.
Yeah, I think it's more lax now, but you know what? Another
Well,
thing is that
true.
my fucking hair grows so fast that
Yeah.
that's probably what happened. By the
Yeah.
time we
Mine
got
was
to the
curly.
haircut phase.
Exactly. Mine was curly, so I had a little bit of leniency with it, because once it dried, it was curly and shorter. But you can still, y'all girls can still do that. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's out there, and it is way more lax. I don't know, as far as boot camp goes, if they still cut everybody's hair the same. I would imagine, but I don't know.
They shave
Just for boot
everybody's
camp.
hair still.
Yeah. Boot
Mhm.
camp separately, I imagine it's the same, but I cut my hair before boot camp, and it was amazing. Best choice before I
So
went in.
we can talk about boot camp makeup.
Oh, can we?
Like-
Oh, that's the best.
So this is a
When
great
you-
segue into doing our makeup.
Yeah.
I was in ROTC, right? In high school, I did Army JROTC. So I kind of knew standards and all this BS. So I wasn't walking in blind. So I knew that when I was in uniform, that my makeup should either look supernatural or look like I didn't even have any on.
Right.
So that's what I did. But then somebody ratted me out in boot camp, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Silva, she has mascara on. She put mascara on every day." And the chief came up to me. She's like, "Silva, what are you doing?" And I yelled right back at her. I was, with all due respect, chief, I thought I was under the impression we could wear makeup if it was natural.
Right.
And like, she took me to the side, because like I bowed up to her too.
You knew. Yeah, you knew.
I bowed
Yeah.
up to her and I was like, "Chief, whatever, chief this, blah, blah, blah." "Yes, chief." She took me to the side. She goes, "All right, Silva, I might need to you just need to go back to the barracks, and we're going to pretend like I yelled at you right now. Okay. And so when you come out from the side, just look super scared." And I was like, "All right, bet."
Oh my gosh.
So
her mascara is running.
And then I got out of everything that day because I wore makeup. So by that point on, they fucking called me cover girl and like,
Yeah, don't wear makeup. No, don't wear
beauty
makeup.
queen. Anyway, we're gonna talk about makeup, how to get away with it in boot camp. I'm just kidding. No.
Not
I got
in
away
boot
with
camp.
it for a couple
my
weeks.
gosh.
I got
know,
away
but
with it.
you would be able to do that, but most women would not be able to.
Yeah, I
so
got away with it.
Don't encourage them.
I got away with wearing contacts. My mom sent me my contacts in an envelope. Like, remember we used to have mail call. So she sent me my contacts back in the day before I got my LASIK. I was blind as a bat. And I avoided getting those BCGs. Actually, I got issued to me and nobody knew. Nobody.
Because you didn't wear them.
No, I had contacts the whole time.
Exactly. Good for you.
Okay.
At the end of my boot camp for the ceremony, they apparently told everybody that they could go wear makeup. They could take them to the commissary and wear makeup, buy makeup, right? And it was the crappiest makeup you could ever find. So the women were trying to do this and make sure everything was like good to go, and everybody looked horrible. Because it was the worst makeup ever. And it was at the commissary. It was right after, like, we were still in boot camp getting ready for graduation and doing pictures, and they said you can buy limited this and that, and all the women were buying makeup, and it was the shittiest makeup. I said, no, I'm good, because we're all gonna look like clowns. And we all did. We all looked like clowns.
I had a makeup bag that you remember we had the coffin racks, and then in the middle it was your own personal locker where you stuffed your personal shit in, where they can't like look through. I stuffed my makeup bag in there. And so my chief's like,
wait,
"Where
I
did you
never
keep
had
your-"
that.
She's like, "Where
In
did
boot
you keep
camp?
your makeup?"
Mm-mm.
I didn't find it, blah, blah. I was like, "Oh, it's in my little personal like cubby thingy where you could put your letters and stuff." I'm pretty sure it was like in the middle. But anyway, I had to turn it over and then I got it back at, during graduation. So I had my makeup.
No, we never, in my boot camp, we didn't have the personal lockers. We only had the coffin lockers.
No, I'm talking about
Because I went
coffin.
to,
I'm talking about it was in the coffin locker.
oh, in the middle. Yeah.
In
where
the
you could have-
middle.
yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
key
Okay.
for it, and only you can have that key. That's like for your personal items. That's not gonna get thrown out into the middle of the fucking floor. Okay, you froze. So anyway,
When you, my heart has that,
what the heck?
effect.
You just froze and you just came back.
I know. Hold on. I'm gonna
Okay,
probably
we're
have to go
gonna-
outside and do this. Natural lighting, right?
Dude, you need to get yourself a ring light.
Yeah, I need to get a lot of stuff.
Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to the tutorial. That's enough of our shit talking. So this is kind of fun, right? Because it's kind of like
It wasn't too much shit talking, was it?
no, but this is kind of like therapy, which is cool.
Yes,
And so
agreed with that.
most like the guys from BTT, they started off their podcast because they would get together once a week and just talk shit with trash talk each other and stuff. And then so they said, hey, people might want to join in, and this is like our therapy. Let's fucking do this. So I feel like, let's do this. All right.
I think it's a great choice. I'm excited.
I have some brushes here. I'm just going to be doing simple stuff. Okay, so I have concealer. What the hell are you doing?
I'm going where I have signal. I'm sorry.
Do you have makeup?
I brought it. Thank you very much. That's part of our torture.
Do you have a mirror? Oh, okay.
I got my Zoom and I'm just going to have this cool thing in the back so it'll look like my hair. Okay. And it's natural lighting. So thank you very much.
All right. So now that you're settled down, I have concealer. So I'm going to start off with concealer. You said you don't use concealer, right? You use that under eye thingy?
I don't. What I use, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. And this is just a sample size, but that's what I usually use.
As a matter of fact, before I even start with concealer, I have this hydrator, and it's, you can't even see, it's collagen hydrator.
That's good.
Should I do a mirror? Let me change my, I'm gonna change
my
my
first
video. Okay.
Virgin podcaster here, so.
Okay, well, you're gonna figure it out. Did you see how that just changed?
No.
Okay.
Do it again.
All right, watch.
No. No.
Okay. So
I see no changes.
Wait. So
no, I saw the difference when you did it.
So yeah, that way people can read what I have on there. It says,
right.
Actually, it's collagen hydrator. So this is gonna be what I'm gonna use to moisturize. So let's moisturize.
What's the brand? I didn't see it.
So I got this from a med spa. It says PCA Skin. After I got so I'm putting it on. What is that called when
microdermabrasion?
Yeah, that. Is it? Is that what I got?
I've never had that, so I don't know.
I think so. So anyway, yeah, I think that's what I got. I got something done to my face to make it look young. Like they put all these peels, chemicals, and
it's microdermabrasion. Yeah, you get the chemical peels and the microdermabrasion.
Yeah, that.
I've never had it.
And then I bought this from there. And a lot of med spas carry this.
Yes. And
so
they are
actually
always
Massage Envy carries that, and I'm not
good products. Yes.
What's it called? I am not sponsored, but hey, Massage Envy. I'm just kidding.
I know, right?
Okay, moisturize your face. Number 1. Concealer. You got. Use your under eye. Okay.
Well, I have this, but it's Wet n Wild, and I never use it because I never use concealer or anything. Because it's only like if I go out and I super need it. And it's probably old, so I should probably get rid of it. But mine is like Wet n Wild.
Tart.
I don't know how to do that.
Cool.
Sorry, but
Yeah, you do.
but
I'm
the
the official
Smashbox.
YouTuber. Okay. Use
I'm
whatever the
not.
hell you use. Then I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it in the corners of my eyes, and the reason is because, and just a little bit. The reason is because that's the thinnest part of your skin, and that's
Right.
where it'll start looking like you have dark eyes. So, and you can use your finger to blend it out. I'm gonna use
Yeah.
a beauty sponge, and I'm just gonna blend it.
Those are the best.
I'm gonna blend it into my eye. You see that? So it's
Mhm.
kind of gonna make me look awake. So
You can't tell
you can't tell.
now because I don't have I'm literally out in the open wild doing my
That's fine.
makeup.
Okay. After I do that,
Mine's a primer though. So the one that I use
Yeah.
is a primer. So I could even do this too, honestly.
after I do the concealer, then I'm just gonna put a light foundation on. And it's up to you if you want to do foundation. For me, depending on the day, if it's gonna be hot and humid, I'm not even gonna bother with a
Exactly.
foundation. But if I do it, it'll be if I'm in an AC environment or if it's not going to be humid. But this is one of the foundations I use is MAC, and it's Studio Fix. So I'm just going to do just a little.
And do you not do that because it shows your pores, or are you like, if you're not necessarily sweating, but like if you're in a humid or hot conditions, your makeup will run differently?
Oh yeah, it'll
on
run
your face.
differently. It'll
Yeah.
run on your face. You'll get sweaty and sticky. And especially since we're doing makeup for uniform, you don't want this makeup to get all over your collars,
Right.
you know, when it gets hot or depending on your work conditions. So just gauge at what you're going to be doing. Also, some people have oily skin, some people have dry skin. If you have oily skin, you're not going to want to put too much liquids on your face.
Right.
So, and if you had dry skin, you would finish this off with a powder to kind of set it, but we're going to do that later. Okay. Next is so I have a pale face now. We want to bring some color back. So get your bronzer. Okay. So I have this from MAC, and this is a bronzer here and a highlighter here. So I'm just going to take my bronzer and I'm going to put it around my forehead. See that? Around your forehead and like right there.
So usually when I do it, I do a 3 like this.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Down. But I don't know. That's just what I do.
That's great.
I like the idea of having some sort of something on my face.
So you do 3, and this is to put color back on your face.
Mm-hmm. And maybe my nose and maybe my chin. Not a lot.
Your nose and chin. Okay. And then I like, because like I have a double chin, so I do this to try to get rid of it. So that's kind of like contouring, but we're not going to contour. But either way. So you see how there's kind of like color that came back.
Right.
Okay. Then after that, put some more. After that, I am just going to use this highlighter here.
I forgot my highlighter, but I do have a little bit, so.
That's okay. You can either use your finger to just put it on the high points of your face. So you can go like that, put on your high face, your high points on your face. I have a highlighter brush. So
yeah, see, I have very, very minimal. So this.
And then you can kind of do like a C. A C.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The 3s and the C's, and that's important.
3 and the C. So once I'm done with that, so we're just gonna focus on the cheek, might as well. Get a little bit of blush.
That is one thing
You put the blush
I will not go without. I use Paula Dwarf, which is not that cheap, but it's worth it, and I've had it forever.
I think mine is so this is it says Revolution. I thought it was Milan, but it's Revolution, and I got it from Ulta. So you're gonna want to put this under, like almost the same place where you put your bronzer. Some
Yep.
people like to just do this right there, and then I kind of put it all the way around. Kylie,
You can also put it like down here, but with your collar, you're not going to want to do
you're
that
not gonna
anyway.
want to do that in uniform.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's that. And then we're gonna do eyebrows. So how do you do your eyebrows?
My worst enemy. So
I'm
I have
not
a brush.
Okay.
This is also Wet and Wild because I don't do it often. So I know that you don't go straight from the start here. You always go like kind of in the middle to just fill it in and then like brush it out. And then I either use a Q-tip, which is what I have on hand, or I take, what is this thing called again? I forgot. It's the dually or something. Spoolie dually. And then you just kind of brush up and out, brush up and out. That's kind of how I always did it. So you can kind of see like where my points don't come out on my natural brow.
Yeah.
But even just having a little bit there actually makes a difference, but it looks natural. So that's how I do it.
Okay, so I usually do the ombre look, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So I do the I usually use this. This is the pomade to put on your brow, but I'm not gonna use that because that's so
okay. It's not complicated, it's just a lot.
I have this Benefit eyebrow gel, and what it does is it creates fiber on your eyebrows to make your eyebrows a little bit thicker. So I'm just going to kind of brush in some more eyebrow on my natural brow.
I did hear that the Benefit is good and that it's something that like everybody can use.
Yeah. So I heard it was really good. Did you know that Benefit is owned by Louis Vuitton?
I did know that actually.
I didn't know that.
I have a couple Benefit things I have.
What's cool is they're at the airport in a vending machine.
I know. I actually knew that. It's so random.
So
much better, see?
So I kind of like just gelled my eyebrows.
And see, yours comes with the brow spoolie. This is just one that I
also I went to Ulta and I have this eyebrow kit that I found.
Yes.
And it has all these spoolies and gels and whatever. So I was gonna try to use this, but I'm not even gonna mess with it right now.
It's just you need this simple stuff for uniform, but you can buy one of those and they are beneficial uniform and on Liberty for sure.
Right. All right, we're gonna highlight underneath the brow. So you can take any eyeshadow palette you have. I have this Morphe palette 9T, and it's broke. Don't judge me. I'm gonna use this here.
I love that one.
To just highlight underneath the brow bone. So it's gonna look like just like that. Okay.
And I don't have that. So what I have is this is like the ghetto version, but a lot of females like who don't have a lot of money or don't have time or not wanting to do as much can actually do this kind of stuff too. And mine is actually Laura Mercer. Yeah, I do tend to buy more expensive makeup. That way it'll last longer
really
for
good
me.
Brand.
It is. And so it's actually, I don't know if it's considered a secret camouflage secret. That's what they call it. So whatever that means, but it's like a highlighter. So this one you can put under your eyes and this one you can put over your eyes, but you can use it. And I just put it on my fingers and you can literally just put it up there.
The same
clean it up
like
and
right here.
Highlight it. Exactly.
Right. And so for the females, if you don't know what a highlighter is, it's just something that like it's bright and shiny, kind of highlights here, makes you kind of look like you have a dewy look. Makes you kind of more awake. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and set this and use a powder. You can use any powder you have. I'm not gonna use very much, but I have Laura Mercier powder.
I love that powder. That's what I usually use.
And I'm not baking or anything. If you're familiar with makeup, I'm just gonna rub it all over my face to set this because I had the foundation on and all that stuff. I'm gonna set the foundation.
Is that a loose powder?
What's that?
It's a loose powder,
Yeah,
right?
it's a loose powder.
That's
Mhm.
that's a big thing for people if they don't know what loose powder is. Like, get the loose
Okay.
powder because it's lighter on your face.
Or you can get something super cheap, and I like been using this powder since high school, and it's the L'Oreal True Match. So it's a
Yes,
compressed
true
powder.
match.
It's a compressed powder. So if you don't have the loose powder, or if you can't afford Laura Mercier, L'Oreal is
Mhm.
the bomb. Okay. Okay, so we're done with the powder stuff. Now we're gonna move on to the eyes. And as much as I like expensive makeup, I have this MAC one, but I stand by this Colossal, Maybelline Colossal. It is so good. So I'm just gonna do the top eyes. And when you do mascara, you're gonna want to start from the base and kind of wiggle your way up. So, and then you want to, like, I look down. Some people look up. I look down into a mirror. Are you gonna do this, Katie, or are you just watching?
I'm actually gonna give a tip for
Okay.
if anybody doesn't want mascara, doesn't know what to get. I 100% use an eyelash curler before
Oh, I forgot about that. Damn it.
put my eye
Curl your
mascara
eyelashes first.
Yes, curl your
There you go.
eyelashes first. And then
Yeah.
I use CoverGirl Clump Crusher, or I use the Better Than Sex, which is also Benefit, I believe, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are all the ones I use are always waterproof. So if you do waterproof,
yeah.
please get the micellar water to get it off, and it'll save your life.
Waterproof is amazing, especially if you're gonna be in the summertime and it's hot and humid.
Yes. I don't put that much mascara on, but
So there's a
you can tell.
mascara. And then another trick that I have with mascara, I let it kind of dry a little bit,
Mhm.
and I put another layer on top to make it look a little bit thicker.
That's a good idea.
So one more layer, and I start from the base and wiggle my way up, and I'm kind of twisting the wand. So
You really have to get it to the base. That's what I find.
Wiggle, and I twist it from the base, and I go up.
I didn't think about that.
I learned this trick watching Oprah back in the day. They were doing makeup tutorials, and I'm gonna
before
show you.
YouTube.
Before YouTube. That's how old we are.
I know.
So, and once it dries, if you want a longer lash look, and this is probably as dramatic as you can get in uniform, because I don't even think you're allowed to wear falsies in uniform. Once it dries, what you're gonna want to do is you just want to get the tips, just the tips, and that kind of adds like another, like a little bit more length there.
I always do my bottom lashes for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's I only do very little, and I'm pretty sure you can do that.
Yeah.
In uniform.
Yeah, you can do bottom lashes. So eyes are done for me. And then I just take a chapstick. If I don't find my damn chapstick, it's fine.
Yeah, natural is always better with your uniform on.
Yeah, you don't want to get it smeared everywhere anyway. Anyway. Oh, I found my chapstick. I'll be right back. I get this cute little chapstick from, when you check out from Walmart and they have all this crap there, like they have batteries and cards and candies and brush and a charger. Well, I found this
the pressure buying. You always get a pressure buy.
I got this chapstick right here. It's in the shape of a pineapple. It's super cute.
Woo.
But I'm gonna go ahead and just put that on.
I always wore chapstick. Yeah. But I always wear chapstick, but you can get tinted chapstick now, and it's not too like powerful. So if they want more color on their lips, but
Or,
I don't have that right now. I only have this bizarre color that I
well, that'll work.
rarely wear, but it actually comes out really, it's not as bad.
Yeah.
And if you put chapstick on it, it actually doesn't, it only gives a little bit of tint. So I like a tinted
Chapstick,
chapstick.
right? So if you
For
don't
sure.
have the tinted chapstick, I'll give you another tutorial. So I have lipstick here, and I usually like to wear red lipstick, right?
Oh my gosh,
So
we have a twinsy. We
we're
have
twinsies.
twins.
Oh my god, red lipstick.
our, our lipstick is the best.
Mac,
What
right?
color is yours?
It
Mine is really
is.
old.
God, I'm getting old. Shit. Let me see.
Use
work,
your ring.
and I quote, work, work, work with an E.
See, mine is called Ruby Woo.
Work, work, work. And then I'll just go like the super light.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or you dab.
Yeah, just you
or
can dab it.
Mhm.
And we're talking about lipstick, not drugs.
Ruby Woo. No.
So this is the look. Now, if you have straight hair, it's super easy to pull it back. Katie has curly hair.
Yes.
But I feel like to kind of polish your look, you can either comb it all the way back. I like to put it like,
My hair is big and crazy, so
I like to part it in the middle and then just bring it back like that. And boom, you got your
See?
uniform look.
And I always part mine on the side. I go back. And I always have to like pat down the back of my hair. But it actually, if your hair is big and crazy like mine, it is better to probably do a bun. However, now that you can do the ponytail, mine's probably longer than a 3-inch, but
Oh, that looks
so you can
really
also do that.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll if you have a hat on, you can't really, it's not much of a difference, but you can also, because my hair is big and poofy, I like to put it in the bun after I put my hat on. So that's kind of what I do, but I do like having a ponytail.
Nice. So I also have a setting spray. So if I put on a lot of powders and stuff, which I didn't really do too much, it's natural look, I use the Urban Decay All Nighter. And so I use that, and then I'll just spray it all over to set it, and then it lasts all day long.
Yes, setting spray, especially if you're on a ship or like deployed. Yes, absolutely. Setting spray.
Massaging my
Now,
face.
do you roll after you put makeup on or before?
No, I just found it now.
Okay, get rid of that.
Okay, wait. So
You're
that's
getting
not
a
part of the
tutorial,
tutorial.
sister.
Okay. Anyway, that's after, if I took off my makeup and whatever. Then I use
Exactly.
my roller. It's in my bag though, in case if I get stressed out, I need to roll out my face so I don't get wrinkles.
You need to get a jade one.
That is jade.
Or is it quartz?
Wait, no, it's rose quartz.
Quartz, yeah. They have a jade one or a rose quartz one, yeah.
And it vibrates.
I mean, that could come in handy if you're on deployment.
Hey, contraband.
I just say, dual purposes here, ladies.
So that is how I would do my makeup for uniform.
Like a daily. I love it.
Like a daily makeup is good too. But now I like to do all the dramatic stuff and the ombre eyebrows and stuff.
I know, right?
Get all glammed up.
I look like a different person when I put like full makeup on. So
Yeah.
but for a daily use, I probably put too much color on my lips. But yeah, I definitely I always like to have something on my face, but is usually just blush and just mascara. And it's the other thing that I don't know if you have mentioned this or not, but making sure that all you ladies, if you are wearing makeup, to cleanse your face every night, every morning, whenever you get off of duty, make sure you're cleaning your face, because that makeup is going to sit on your face and it's going to sit all day, and you're not going to have such a chance to take care of your skin, especially if you're on deployment. So just make sure you try to take care of that and moisturize, and then it's not going to be such a chore to put makeup on.
Say if
afterwards
you're
anyways.
on deployment and you don't have time for that, just use a baby wipe and wipe all over your face.
Yeah, but they have the micellar water now. I mean, oh my gosh. I'm going to put that in care packages and send it to all the women, because
Yeah.
that's a godsend.
So that's it.
You make it look so
What-
easy.
I know, right? What did you think about it? Would you wear
I
this
think it
look?
was,
Your look.
I would. I attempted it. Yes. I mean, I would never put any color on my lips, but I didn't have my chapstick. So
Right.
other than that, yeah, I just put the simple stuff on. It's all you need. I mean, it gives you enough to one, feel better as a woman. Not always, but I'm just saying, if you feel like doing that, especially when you're in the field or whatever, to do
Mhm.
that, and it does. It makes you feel a little different, a little, and because everybody's wearing the same uniform, having a little bit of difference is kind of key sometimes. So I love it.
Does boost your confidence a little bit.
Yeah.
And you just want to feel like a woman sometimes, because you know you
Yeah,
are in
exactly.
a male dominant world. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. You know, it's probably not politically correct, but it's statistically correct. You know, we're 10% of the 10%. So
It's still true.
yeah.
It's still true. And that's what I mean by just feeling different, whether it's male to male, male to female, or female to female, just having a little bit of something on it, it does, it makes you feel a little bit different, and it's goes a long way sometimes, and it just makes you feel better sometimes. So I love it.
Awesome. So anyway, that's gonna be it for the Gee Dunk. You know, it was a treat, but it's also a bunch of junk. That's the slogan
Gee
for the
Dunk.
show. This is the second episode, and so I'm just trying to get a hang of it. If you're watching, thank you so much for watching, and just bear with us while we kind of grow. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording. Okay, bye guys. Subscribe, like, and
Bye.
subscribe.